Hi guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to the Zebra Tribe family. So that's what your girl's doing. I'm folding laundry and I wanted to set you guys up so y'all could see me do this laundry. I'm folding laundry and I figured why not just chit chat with you guys, especially for those of you who want to see some of the grown stuff on our channel, because today I posted something kind of different. I don't know, it was just a fun challenge for the kids. So for those of you who didn't want to see that, still go over it and give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. But I wanted to just touch base with you guys since Mother's Day's weekend is coming up. Talk to y'all about Mother's Day and ask you guys what you were up to and all that stuff. I have some like exciting, dramatic things that I've seen as of late on, the news and whatnot. And I thought, why not come and talk? Why not come and share? See, this is the worst part of motherhood. Laundry sucks so bad. Like, I don't mind doing the laundry. I don't mind throwing it in. I don't mind washing it. But when it comes out, that's always the tough part. Like, always having to find the time to set down everything else that you're doing and go and fold it before it gets wrinkled. Like, this dress that Zoe has is so cute. But I hate the fact that it's like so wrinkly and I'm gonna have to press it now and I don't have time for that kind of stuff. All this laundry is Zoe's. Mind you, she still has like, her laundry basket is still getting filled by the minute. So that's what happens when you got a toddler. They change frequently, make a mess frequently, and laundry adds up. One particular story that I wanted to talk to you guys about that I have came across this weekend was so cool. Well, maybe cool for me to read, but not cool for the mother. Well, yeah, it's probably cool for her too, because you know what? She kind of evaded everything else that most of us women who are aware of this, usually feel. Came across a video yesterday of this 47-year-old who gave birth, guys. She gave birth and didn't even know she was pregnant. How do you not know that you are pregnant? Like, I'm shocked by that. She's 47. Her and her husband have been married for like 22 years. And I don't know if it said anything about them actively wanting a child, but I guess they never had any children in between. And the woman claimed she never knew she was expecting at all. She didn't know she was pregnant. She was feeling like, I guess she was at that stage where, she's at menopausal age and she thought she was going through menopause, right? When you're going through menopause, your cycle starts getting wonky and stuff. Like, I'm not there yet. So, but I've read and I've heard. So, your cycle starts getting wonky and that's what was happening to her. So I would like to, I guess the first question would be, look at this shirt that I bought for Zoe. She wore it one time. Look at it all stained up. Jeez. Hi. Baby girl just woke up. It's okay. Oh.
Say hi.
Say hi. She was sleeping in the room and Charlotte was watching her while she was sleeping. I was saying that so the woman, her cycle was off. It was all wonky. So, I guess it disappeared because she was pregnant. It disappeared and she just thought it was just menopause. So she didn't think twice when she didn't get her period. So that's like the first thing. Like, most people are like, huh? How? Like, especially in the comment section of that video, most people are like, how do you not know? Like, did you not, when your period didn't come, did you not know? No, people, like, that's one sign that like, she actually had a legitimate reason for not having a period, for, not being concerned per se when her period didn't show, because she is of that age range. Next, my main question is, well, the reason why I would be like, okay, how did you not know you were pregnant? How did you not know you were pregnant? When, like, did you not feel the baby move? And that's the one thing that kind of baffles me. Like, how did you not feel your baby move? Like, you start feeling them move from a pretty young age. And you start feeling little movements, like butterfly movements at like 18, 20 weeks. The woman was pretty petite in frame, so I would actually think like she would be feeling them movements real good considering how tiny she was. I know that people having anterior and posterior placentas can actually affect this. Some people don't feel their baby move. I think where your placenta is kind of covering most of the front area, your baby, you won't feel your kicks as well as you would have the placenta be anterior. Yes, I think that makes sense. Even then, even though I want to say that's my main question, like how did you not feel the baby move? Even then, she might have a reason. She might not, be able. She may not have been able to feel the baby move. Who knows? And I want to say, like in those cases, I know that the people still feel the baby move. So yeah, like that's my main thing that I would have is wondering. I had so many disruptions. Hubby called, had to talk to those kids who are still wrapping up their studies. So she did have a legitimate reason, and that's the only thing that I'm questioning. That's the only thing that I'm kind of questioning, like how did she not feel it? But I know that there are also things that could prevent one from feeling their baby move a ton. So this woman went through her pregnancy the whole time, didn't get a baby checkup, didn't get anything, or, and then, so this is like the gag. She was feeling all types of pain, and then she thought something, I don't know, she thought it was something else, clearly not pregnancy. And when she went to go get checked, the doctors checked her and informed her that she was actually pregnant. And then she delivers a baby like an hour later. Well, slap me sideways and call me. Come on, y'all. Like, isn't that interesting? Isn't that a very interesting story? Oh my goodness. I didn't look further into it to see when it happened, if it just happened, but I mean, she's going to have a nice Mother's Day. The one big shocker that I'm thinking of is them, having to become parents all of a sudden and weren't prepared and weren't even ready. Like they just weren't ready. And who's to say they were, they wanted kids. Whatever plans they may have now, like it's like out the door. Very much out the door. But I mean, they seemed pretty happy. It's a miracle. Definitely a miracle. It's a blessing. And, I wish them all the best. I just thought the story was so interesting. And I've seen this stuff before, right? On, like, not Life of the ER, but I've seen it on, like, those TLC shows where people said, like, they didn't know they were pregnant. Because I remember seeing another story of this woman who delivered in her baby, apparently, in the toilet or in the washroom. And it's just like one of those, yeah, it's kind of crazy. And this woman was actually gaining weight too, right? Obviously, I mean, I kind of overlooked that part, like the weight gain that goes along with pregnancy. But then some people only gain like 10, 12 pounds their whole pregnancy. Meanwhile, others may gain 60 to 100, like I did. So she just attributed her weight gain to menopause and, just was kind of chill. Oh my goodness. I feel that's so sad. Like that's crazy. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around it because like what is she could be drinking and doing, like I don't know what her lifestyle is, and hopefully hers was a healthy one, but she could be drinking, smoking, doing everything, and that kind of stuff could obviously affect the baby, and her baby's like perfectly healthy and everything. It's so amazing. So amazing. I just came across another video of this woman who, her and her husband were trying for like 8 years to have a baby, and then they ended up conceiving naturally on their own, right? Goodness. Folding laundry and talking, so distracting. Yeah, but they ended up conceiving naturally. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me on what I'm doing, okay? And then they ended up conceiving naturally. Then they found out they were having twins, okay? At 6 months, she went into labor on her own, and that was really sad because obviously, although twins do come early, they're not supposed to come that early, and it was happening, and they couldn't do anything about it. So when the babies were born, the girl was doing well because it was a girl-boy twin or boy-girl twin. The girl was doing well, but the boy, the doctors just basically said he was dying and he was not going to make it, and he wasn't breathing at all. And so that was, they kind of just wrote off the baby at that point, and the parents wanted to see the baby to make sure that they said their goodbyes and they had a name for him and everything, and they wanted to just have a moment with him before, I don't know what happens after, before that process, which just, all sounds so sad. But then a miracle happens, guys. Oh my goodness. A miracle happens where the mom just wanted to cuddle with her baby, and she cuddled with the little baby on her chest. Like, mind you, this baby's really small, really tiny, because they're preemies. They're very premature, and they're only 6 months, gestation. They're like so little, but she wrapped the baby on her chest and was talking to him and coddled him, and to her surprise, he started breathing. And then at some point, and she kept doing this, and at some point, he gasped, right? So she then tells the doctors that he's breathing, and then they just said, oh, that's okay, it's just his reflexes. Um, it's just, that's all it is. And then she's like, no, he's breathing. And mom's intuition just kind of came in where she's like, you know what? Yeah, let me feed my baby for a second. And she got a little breast milk and she started feeding the baby, and the baby started drinking, which was crazy because I know, like, getting a baby, like a newborn, to so hard. And it's just like a miracle that this little itty bitty baby was even able to kind of nurse. And then the doctors were able to see that, wow, he is actually alive. And but then that also posed other issues of its own, because they were concerned that perhaps he wouldn't make it, being that he's still so young, and he's really not, he wasn't out of the clear, out of the woods yet. So, but long story short, I know I'm probably making this super long-winded, but long story short, the baby survived. Both of them survived. That little boy made it. And I'm just thinking, like, that is all God. And such an exciting thing to hear, especially around Mother's Day. These are like exciting Mother's Day stories. That's what I'm going to call them. Exciting Mother's Day birth stories. Or they're, those are like the best Mother's Day surprise ever, because that's what makes you a mom. Like, but that's really exciting that those miracles happened for these women. Or I should really say the last one, because the one before that wasn't planned. It wasn't like something that she sought after. But to my surprise, reading through the comment section of that video, there are so many women who have had like similar incidences like this. Women who said they went on to have a baby at like 47, 48, or they were like, they didn't know they were pregnant until they were like 4 or 5 months pregnant. And it's like so surreal to me. As well as, I was really shocked by the number of people who stated that their grandmothers or their mothers had them at such a at middle age, basically. There are people on there that were saying that their moms birthed them at like 49 and 51, and like, that's incredible. Like, the body is incredible. And this is exactly why in like, the TTC community and stuff, it's important to show support to the women that are TTCing, including those that are of a certain age, like, up in age in a sense, because they're, God works miracles, and it can happen. It clearly can happen where women are conceiving. I get it. It's not as common, but it does happen, and so that's why it's good to not give up hope. So I just thought it was kind of nice to share those kind of inspirational, I don't know, the inspirational stories. They're exciting, especially since Mother's Day is approaching. This mundane mother's task is not fun, though. Yeah, doing the laundry is not always fun or enjoyable, but you know what, talking to you guys is, and I just, it does help the time to pass a little, and just allow for me to do it and just not have to think about it per se. Clearly I had these clothes sitting here for a little bit, though. I washed them and they were sitting there because I had a bunch of other stuff that I was trying to get done, and that's the worst. I hate that, because they then get crushed up and they don't get, I don't want my kid wearing crushed clothes. It's just, and I don't like to iron. I don't have time. Like, it's not even that I don't like to iron. I just don't have the time to iron. I want to know down below if any of you guys really, really focus on ironing. I know in my culture, Jamaican culture, like, honestly, we're a bunch of fussy people in a sense. And I'm just going to say that and put that out there. Like, in our culture, we have to, if it's like, everyone's a little extra with the things that they do, with the way they clean. You clean with bleach and you do this and you do that with, or you know, ironing is like it's like a staple. So it's like you have to do that. But I'm not a big fan. I don't mind ironing. As a young girl, I had to iron my uniform for school at a young age. So it's not like I really even mind the ironing aspect. It's just that it's just another thing that I really don't have the time for. And it's just, you know, tedious. I'm already trying to find time to juggle between my, you know, doing my videos, because I really enjoy doing my videos, enjoy posting vlogs, enjoy chatting with you guys. But it's a struggle sometimes trying to find the time and balancing everything, as well as taking care of my home. This morning I filmed a cleaning video where I cleaned up my kitchen and it's kind of like a cleaning up my main level thing. I am, however, making it into two parts because I did kind of focus more in the kitchen at a particular part of it, where I was, you know, washed down my stove and the hood range and the windows and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to post that part. Like no part of the video will be overlapping. So any part that I post on one area will be completely different than the part that I post on the other area. So I will be posting, I think, the kitchen centered one, come clean my kitchen with me, on my personal channel, and then you guys will just get to see the main cleanup, because you'll get to see the main cleanup featured in like a more of a vlog style, because the day did continue and I continued vlogging. So I got to do that this morning. I have my soup half made. I'm making cabbage soup. Doesn't take very long, but I've pretty much made it and I just need to go back down and finish it up. Hubby's on his way home and he's grabbing pizza because it's pizza night. Thank the Lord. One night where I don't have to cook. So, if you guys are seeing this video, I wanted to come live, but I wasn't sure if anyone's going to be on here. Bye, boo-boo. But this video is probably hecka long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. The laundry's almost done. I didn't do half bad, and you guys actually helped. So if you guys like these little mini chit chats and stuff, and you want to hear me do this more often, leave a comment down below. Definitely, you guys. Sometimes you guys don't like to hit that like button, and I'm just, you know, it's motivating, it's encouraging, and it also helps the channel. Another thing, yeah, when you guys are watching the videos. And I never say this, but, you know, another vlogger was making it known to me as well. Like, just do your best to watch the video and not just cut off halfway. I know it's hard to say that, but it's, you know, when you watch the video, like just the beginning and just click right out, it doesn't help. And so I'd be grateful if you guys could show your girl support and just continue watching the videos. And watch from, you know, beginning to end. That'll be nice. And just give a like if you guys want to see the channel grow. Like, that's a big part of it. Like, it's obviously, I've been vlogging for a while and I'm constantly putting out stuff, but the channel isn't growing as quickly, as rapid as it could be because of that kind of stuff. So if you guys can do your part to definitely help, that would be great. Even if you just put it on in the background, you can hear me talking and you just leave it to play, you know? That's nice. Hi guys, so also I want to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers out there. Yeah, I realized I didn't say that yet, so hope you guys enjoy your time with your family and your loved ones. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching and for tuning in to my little chit chat session, and much love guys. Bye.